Welcome to the Review It All. It's me, Jeron. This week's episode, we are still going to be covering COVID-19, but this time we're going to talk about myths and misconceptions. I gave you all a chance to give me some questions that you may want answers to, or just may want someone else's opinion on. So I took the top 10 questions that I have gotten about this entire situation, and I'm just going to answer them for you. And I'm going to answer them honestly. A lot of them are going to be a lot of them are going to be fact-based. And the ones that are asking as far as my opinion, I'm going to give you my honest opinion on that as well. So starting out with the first question was, is this real? Clearly it's real. How real? None of us know. But it's real. Okay? Next question. Is this political? This is more of an op-ed answer. And for those of you who don't know what op-ed means, it's opinionated editorial or opinion editorial. And it's just the type of piece that you would write in journalism from your perspective through your opinion. So in my opinion, yes. Hella political. That's how I feel. I'm not going to go into all of that detail as to why I feel like that. But let's just say this. It's common sense. Someone said that they wanted to extend their presidency and make their term longer indefinitely. And I remember that people started to compare him to Hitler at that time. So you be the judge. 3, are the checks real? They might be real. I don't know why everybody's so worried about the check. It seems like more people are concerned about this damn check than they are with their own lives, and that's sad. I mean, want my opinion on this? It wasn't asked, but my opinion on this is, it seems that if they go into a national shutdown and they say you're not going to get your checks until May, and they're going to shut down the banks as well. So if you don't have the capability of taking a picture of the check on your phone and depositing it into your account immediately, then that could mean that you have a check that's in vain, it's null and void. Or what if they do shut the banks down and there's no way to cash the checks for anyone? There's some kind of way that they can help you get that money. We're not going to go into that. My name is not Alex Jones. My name is Jeron Howie. Okay. The next one. Is this going to be over by Easter? Hell no. Now the CDC has been saying that this virus hadn't even reached its peak yet. And it may reach its peak around mid to late April. So no, it's not going to be gone by Easter. Hell, we may have this for the rest of the year going into next year. We don't know. So for those of y'all thinking y'all getting ready to step out in your Sunday best and all your outfits and your fit and I can't wait to step out, stay your ass at home. Stay in the house. Because you're not, I repeat, you're not going to be free of this by Easter. Just saying. Okay, 5th question. Is this the end of the world? No, it is not the end of the world. But it is part of the overall design. Y'all have to understand, sometimes you have to say things in the correct way so your shit doesn't get pulled. So let me say it like this. Whether you've ever been religious before or not, it's not about religion. It's about your personal relationship with the creator of the heavens, the universe, the earth, every planet. You need to talk to your creator. And you need to get right. And get your house in order. And that's not anything to scare you. That's to reassure you that things are going to be alright. But you need to believe in something. That's all I'm saying on that. Next question. Is the media creating too much fear? Yes. They overhyped everything. They told you all to keep Kleenex and tissue. Y'all went and bought toilet paper. Y'all went and bought bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and cases and cases and cases and cases and cases of water. Your tap still works. They haven't put anything in our water. So it's like the media said jump and y'all didn't even ask how high. Y'all jumped out the freaking roof. Stop it. Just calm down. 7. Can we survive this? Yes. Second part of this question that it wasn't asked, but I'm just going to state it. Yes, we can survive this if we follow the social distancing that they want us to do. Distance yourself from other people. Stay 6 feet away from other people. If you live in a home with people that you can't distance yourself with, that's one thing. But out here in the general public, stay the hell away from each other. Like, it's nice outside right now, and people are out here shooting basketball, playing pickup games, and walking around the park. Yeah, they said y'all can walk around the park, but think about it. Y'all, you don't even know if anyone is carrying this. Like, yo, take it serious. Stay in the house. I don't care if you get upset about this, because you need to know. Stay your butt in the house. Period. 8. Serious question. What should one do if they happen to contract COVID-19? Now, from the actual reports and the things that I've been reading from the the Ohio Department of Health and the CDC themselves, as well as other medical professionals in which I work with, and my partner Andrew, who is actually in the front. We're all on the front lines of this, so we're telling you some first-hand information. If you do contract the COVID-19 virus, immediately start to keep yourself in a steamed area. When I say this, I mean don't go to your nearest gym, because they're all closed anyway. It doesn't mean go and jump into a steam room, which would be a good thing if you got one at home for all y'all rich folks out there. But for the common folk like us, get you a big pot, boil some water, throw in some lemon and ginger. Inhale that every 15 minutes. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Because that's the proper breathing technique that we're supposed to do to get air to the lungs. And if this is going to settle and rest in your lungs, you need to get that steam, that heat, that moisture to your lungs. Okay? You also need to stay away from Advil, ibuprofen, or ibuprofen, however you say it. Stay away from IB and Motrin and Advil. Stay away from those things. They are not good for you. They could make the situation worse. They will not help with the inflammation of your lungs, and it will weaken your immune system. Do not take it. The chloroquine, do not take it. It already killed someone. Don't do it. Do not listen to this person, that person, this person, that person, just because of something that they saw on Facebook or social media and that they heard out in the street with no real verification in behind it, with no facts. Basically, if they don't have the real meat and potatoes, and it's like, oh well, that's what they were saying. It's always a they don't know, because if they knew, I think they would be just as safe and not worried about it either. So don't listen to them. Now, you don't have to listen to me either, but you ain't got to listen to somebody that's just hearsay. I heard. Like, who does that? Anyway. Mucinex. I am recommending using Mucinex because this actual virus does create fluid in the actual lungs. Mucus and phlegm. When you cough and you feel something come up, don't swallow that mess. That's going to rest down into your lungs. Some people are like, oh, what if you swallow it, it'll go to your stomach. But you have to understand, it has to travel first. Your nasal passages in your mouth and throat are ear, nose, ear, throat, connected. Once you swallow, it's going. Vendors, everything, it's all coming. Come on, man, be smart. Spit that mess out. That's what they make Mucinex and stuff for, to get that mucus out. Because if it rests in your lungs, it can cause pneumonia and things of that nature, even worse. Now COVID-19, so we know if you have mucus, get it out. Even if you hadn't been sick, but if you consume dairy products like milk and cheese, that creates mucus anyway. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system, okay? Make sure that you stay in warm environments, because the virus cannot live in high heat climates. We already talked about that last week. We're not going to touch on that again. But if you need to, hit me up in the comments below, or find me on Facebook. For most of y'all out there that know who I am. If you don't, I am Jeron Howie on Facebook. Reach out to me. Send me a message via inbox if you have any other questions that I could not answer tonight, because this is going to be a short video, because we have other things that we have to get through to get out to you, the viewing audience. Let's stay. Also, one more thing about if you actually contract it. Do not run to the hospital unless your fever and your symptoms are unmanageable. Not, oh my God, I've done this for 2 days, da 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 da. If they're unmanageable. Now, I know someone personally that is in bad shape right now over this, and I pray for that person. I pray for that person's family. I pray for that person's child. I pray for that person in general, and that person's workplace. I pray for all of them, because yeah, I do. And we with you. You know who you are. I'm not even going to put your name out there, but baby, you know who you are, and we with you. Enough said. But take it serious. Okay? Do not run to the hospital unless your symptoms are either dire straight or they have been unmanageable for several days. The reason why I'm saying this is not to say, oh, excuse me, it's not worth you running, your life ain't important. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you happen to go up there for the sniffle, mind you, it's allergy season.